Well, you can never have too many ways to heat Kydex. So after seeing a quick film on by EDC Philly, he's been using a longer pair of these for folding vacuum form sheaths. I spotted these in our local supermarket, Morrison's. They were £7. Heats to 200 degrees, clamps quite nicely. As I say, isn't as long as the ones he's using, but it's plenty for the stuff I do. I don't do any gun holsters, so not really applicable for that. And I certainly haven't got a vacuum forming set up. However, we do fold some small bits of Kydex. These ones here, this makes the bush key. So I've cut it to size, marked up a line in the middle, if you can see it. It's not quite on centre, but that's a reference line for placing it. So normally I would put these in the oven. You can see that on one of my first videos on how-tos. So this is the newer way of doing it. So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. About 10 seconds, 8 to 10 seconds. Drop it in the mould. Clamp it up, and it's done. I've also used the tongs to preheat the metal strip I use in the middle so it doesn't freeze the plastic when it's wrapped around it too quickly. Obviously once you get going, the Kydex will continually warm this back up again every time you put a new one on there, and at some point if we're going too fast you'll have to stop and let it cool down a little bit. Otherwise you'll have to wait too long before taking them out. So as I say, quite quick to heat up, obviously a lot easier and less stress than using a full-size oven. I don't have my toaster oven anymore. I've donated that to Wessex Blades. I've got a full-size oven out of our kitchen, which means I can do the bigger cheese for parangs and stuff that I couldn't fit in the oven. So things like this for detail heating, as I've shown you before. I've got a full-size paint strip heat gun. This is a miniature one, only 300 watts, but it's very good again for point heating sheaths, for bending the tabs out if you want to without overheating the whole item. Takes a little longer to warm up, but much more controllable. So let's have a look now. This one should be okay. And there we are, we've got another nicely folded, square backed piece that I can easily make a bush key sheath out of, or handle. So I can put that in the pile. Again, this is what I do with all my bits that are small enough. Just fold them up like this into a pile, and when I've got enough I'll make a batch of bush keys in whatever colours are available from the scraps.